Hello, everyone. Today I'll be playing the game two of the Sirius series, and this was a strange game, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. And let's get started. Okay, looks like I'm white. Oop, he approached right away. Interesting. So I could approach the open corners, but there is two of them. So I'll just go ahead and take my corner. Ooh, very aggressive. Just make sure I'm not surrounded. And it feels like he has two sides that he needs to play on. So he plays there. If he extends here, I just keep pushing. Doesn't seem that big. Hmm. If I play here, he can do something like this. But then I get the other corner. I can also play on this side. Hmm. Not really sure. I like this one. So I was also thinking about just approaching right away, and then if he takes one, I'll take the other. Okay, so he's just gonna approach everything. So there's some chance he can build something here. So this time I'll just make the Kasumi, and he takes the corner. And I'll approach his corner. And not a big fan of and pincering, so I'll make a base. Even if he like tries to extend, I can push once or twice, and then I can pincer slash invade. Okay, so he makes a base. This can go in the corner and make an extension. So the biggest move would probably be something like this or approach. But approach is what I like. Because if I approach here, it's not really that forceful against the corner. Okay, so he plays this one. Alright, so I could just slide and make a base, but I think the new thing is peep first, then slide, and then make a base. Okay, and he just Tanukis and makes an extension. That seems okay. I kind of want to just take his corner here, because then invading over here seems quite big. Taking this corner also seems okay. But I'm thinking this one, because the follow up here seems a lot stronger. And I'm starting to build something on this side, but it's kind of hard to turn that into something. And if we look at points, the game still seems kind of balanced. So I got this corner, which is probably around 10 points. This corner, another 10 points. With this and this, I don't know, we call it like 30 points. And then black has like, let's say 4. He has around 27 if we could just give him everything. Okay, so now he's gonna try and go here. Hmm. So I can just play in the corner. He goes up, I go down. My corner gets bigger. He tries to connect somehow or make a base. And the corner should be okay. I could approach first. If he tries to go here, I can press down to get out and it's a fight. That seems okay. So if I play here and then he jumps, I'd probably just take the corner. I could also just snooky and try to fight over here, but it feels kind of rushed. And if you play something over here and I don't, it would probably be okay. But I kind of don't want to have a running fight when I have no guarantee of getting points here. But now if I run out with this stone here, chances are I'll at least get this while he runs away. Okay, so he cross cuts. Hmm. So normally you want to avoid the Ataris and you want to extend somewhere. And then you find the stone that's more important. And I think this one is more important than this one. Because this one could run out into the center and is okay. If this one gets captured, black's just 100% alive. So I can play this one. And if he connects, I can still connect under. Though I do have some shape issues. If he blocks, I push out. That seems good for me. If I extend down, he extends here. I can like push through and cut this off. So I think I like this one the best. Okay, so he blocks here. So I think I'll just play this to connect. And then he has two weak groups he has to worry about. And this group's strong, so I don't have to worry about that. He doesn't have that many high stones, so when I run out to the center, it should be okay. And I believe this works. I don't think he can really do too much with it. Suppose I only have to worry if he gets really strong in the center. Maybe if he plays here, this could become weak, but it doesn't seem like that would happen. So if I play here, I can play this Atari, or I can play this Kasumi just around him. If I play this one, he just pushes up. Well, not enough time to think, so I'll just play this one. Okay, so he just connects. And I'll make sure I stay connected. Jumps out. I think I'm just going to jump out as well. Yeah, just stop him from connecting. And my corner should be pretty safe now. Okay, so he connects. So now this is probably not as strong, but I could play this one, and then there's some cutting points here. And it's also threatening to capture this. And if he just defends like this or a connection here, then this is pretty big. Okay, so he does that one. Again, just gonna run out, make sure this is living. Even though it is just a stick. So he goes here. So I guess he's threatening this cut here. Hmm. Hard to say what to do. just protect the cut. He goes here. Since he's already alive, I can push here now. And if I do stuff like this, kind of helps prevent his eye shape. But when he runs out, this is kind of weird. But maybe I need to play this at least once. Because if he plays here, he's almost alive. So I'll peep here once and see what he does. He goes there. I'll peep here. And play this one. So I have this weakness here. Which when he pushes and cuts, if I just make sure I stay connected and he tries to extend here, I just run out. And I feel like in this open space, I can get enough to get enough liberty so I can kill this first. Okay, so he's trying to take the corner. Seems like weird timing because yeah, I think he'd be more focused on this area. So if I try to connect here, he pushes, he can Atari, I have to connect, and then he can get out. So I think I have to block this way. He pushes and cuts. Oh, he's gonna make me connect. Okay, so I guess he's gonna sacrifice this and try and kill this now. Is that what is happening? Yep, looks like it. Yeah, I don't want to let him connect too easily. And yeah, he can definitely do some stuff here. I don't like this peep here, so I'm just going to jump out. But it feels like since I killed this, and I do have some solid points everywhere, it feels like as long as I can live, I should be okay. So if he takes the 2 stones, I can just do that. This is I guess it's a double Atari, so it's not that bad. And I'm just going to connect here. And here, so yeah, this is pretty much just dead. And he has to kill me, I think. Which feels kind of difficult, but I'm also very, very bad at living. This is just not Sente. If he cuts me here, I can run into this space, and this should be alive, or at least have more liberties. So I think I'm going to cut here and try and do something in the corner, or at least get some extra forcing moves on the outside here. Okay, interesting. Hmm. I guess that just works. Yeah, does have a cutting point he has to worry about later. Okay, yep, I'll just jump out. And now I'm just 100% connected. Okay, so he's trying to do something like this now. Let me attach here because it's more forcing, like being able to Hane. Does that. But now this corner is getting into a lot of danger, so even if I die here, if I kill the corner, it should be okay. Yeah, maybe I got myself into trouble here. Hmm. Yeah, just connect. So now I suppose it's maybe a little bit harder to actually kill this. So he might come back and play over here. So he defended. Okay, so I think I'll push here first. Because I'm already starting to get ice shape here. So yeah, he does that one to try and stop me from making another eye there. And I'm just going to keep jumping out. And since this is all connected, I don't really have to worry about him cutting here and starting a capturing race. He goes there, so I just need to make sure I got eyes here. Although I probably should have Hani'd here, but because now this move is kind of forcing. But I feel like as long as I live everywhere, he doesn't really have points anymore. Though I do still have to live somehow. Pushes, I go here, here, connect. If he cuts, I connect. So I'm not sure if it's worth it to have this one eye. Yeah, maybe bad, but I'll just run out. Okay. Hmm. Here it's look like I'm starting to just connect here. Okay, he goes there. I think I'm just going to go here to make sure I'm nice and connected. And it's also aiming at reducing this. Though playing here probably would have been bigger, but what does Score Estimator say? Hmm. Says the game's still pretty close. I'm guessing because I spent all these moves living while he made profit. He's still trying to kill me everywhere. But I also have this peep now, which I can push through and cut. Is this Sente? So if he plays something like this, and then he plays here, I go here. I feel like that's not dead, but I guess I'll find out. Okay, so he defends there, and I'm gonna push through. Because he can play here, but threatening to cut me off, so I can't really cut this off 100%, I don't think. Maybe I can. So if he goes here, I connect. Well, then he just connects here, and then I can like peep and do stuff over here. And because I have outside liberties, I feel like I can get away with this. Like if this was full, maybe it was a little bit harder. Okay, so he just resigns. Okay. So that was a very strange game. I mean, Scoresmator says it's still pretty close, um, but I have a lot of forcing moves. Okay, well, that was a strange game. I think I might add a review to this just to go over it a little bit, since the game was so short. So we'll go and do that. Okay, so we'll do a quick review using Zbaduke. Though based on the graph, I was kind of just winning from the start, because he did play a very unusual opening. So at this point, it's already saying I'm ahead. Okay, so I did think I should just play in this corner, though it seemed to like 4-4 the best, but doesn't matter too much. And also, I guess the open corner is bigger than this, but I wanted to play more solid. But giving him the corner is also like just giving him 10 points, I would say. And it really wants me to capture this, so I guess him running out is bigger than I thought it was. And that's probably because even if I do push here, let me see. Yeah, he can block here, taking a lot of profit here. So that makes sense. But it doesn't seem like it really changes too much. So I approached over here. Oof, 3-3. Never really seen that in this position before. Normally you see just the slide, well, I guess you don't play the attach unless it's a low one. But this one I played seems to work. It's over here. Okay, and again, I guess I should just take this. It feels kind of small to me, but I guess it's bigger than it looks. So I just took the corner. He approached here. Again, I wasn't really sure what to play here, but it seems like I just need to press down right away. Or if I do pincer, it needs to be high. Okay, this was also kind of tricky. And I think this was the first one I looked at. This is my first instinct, but I changed my mind. Um, so if I do this, I guess I just can capture or I can Tanuki, and then this can connect over here. It feels a bit weak to me because my group can get cut off, and I feel like I need to live in the corner. But bots aren't as scared of that as people are. So I played this one, which is a small mistake, but it still says I'm winning. Hmm. So again, it's not scared of these getting cut off. I'm assuming it's because I mentioned this weakness over here. So I'm assuming if I play here, he goes here, I can Atari, and then I can have extra stones here when I start a fight. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, I guess I can squeeze first. Though, again, this corner doesn't seem very good. And even if I get strong here, it shows the option, but it still wants me to defend first. So I'm a little bit confused on this one. So he goes there. I was right about this one. Okay, so it likes to consume me, so I guess I'm running out was okay here. He played this, which was strange. I really wanted to, this was my first instinct, but then I changed my mind and played this. Um, I guess it's a little bit greedy because I'm like thinking and more in-game here. I want to protect the points, but this is stronger on the 3 stunts because it gets rid of one of its liberties. But not a big mistake, it seems. He defends here. And yeah, this move is just huge. I think I went and pressed down right away, which again seems like it's okay, but maybe it's worried about this corner. So maybe this corner was in more danger than I thought it was. He jumps out. I think I end up just jumping here, which I guess it changes to the best move, so maybe that was okay. But it was also thinking about playing over here, which I guess makes sense because this is still not 100% alive, and there's some weaknesses here, which help if I get some stones on the outside, but I think my move it also liked. He peeped here, which made me very strong there. At this point, it says I'm ahead by 11. I'm assuming it's because he has these weak groups. My corners, I feel like they should be alive. Um, and this is my only weak group. And he doesn't have that many points. Okay, so I should have just played this one right away. This one was not the best exchange, which makes sense because I exchanged this for this. And it just feels bad if I'm not going to play 3/3 to protect the entire corner. Then I pushed out, so if I was going to push out, I should have just done that right away. And Peep was, I'm guessing, not the best. It doesn't really show it as a big loss, but I guess it's just kind of unnecessary because I can just block with this one. Or I can play this one, it seems. Yeah, so any of these, I'm guessing, work. But it seems like its direction is more towards the top because, again, playing here makes this group stronger and is aiming at these weaknesses that we saw later in the game. Okay, that's interesting. So it wants me just to connect right away. But this is also okay. And when we played all these moves, I was very confused because, yeah, here it says I'm ahead by about 20. And I think I got myself into trouble here. So I'm assuming there was a much better way I could have handled it. Okay, so my first move there was okay. Okay, Atari. Okay, so it likes to extend or attach right away, but it's showing this is okay for me as well. What move did it want here? Okay, so maybe this is a bit slow. And I should just attach or jump out right away. I guess that makes sense because later on I might want to be playing different moves over here. And this kind of limits it once he responds. But there's still some weaknesses there. And seems all these moves are okay. And here I played the wrong way. Makes sense. But not a big loss. Yeah, this one looks like much better shape. And if this works, then yeah, that does make sense. But if like he pushes out here, yeah, that gets complicated. I was just trying to keep it simple and run out, but I guess I did it slower. Like I don't really have to play this one because this zone is not important. Like he can capture these or connect here, so I can't really do anything here. And I can't really jump out that much farther anyway, so I might as well just jump. So this one was too slow. Okay, interesting. I'd be scared to play here because he can push and cut. So I played the safe move here. He played this one, which I thought was kind of a pass. I wasn't, especially when he played this Atari. 'Cause I thought he would cut here and try to like force a capturing race or something like that, but he didn't do that. I played this attach, which I guess this was too soon. I'm guessing after this one, the attach kind of works, but I don't think the way he was playing, he probably wouldn't play here. He probably would just play this. And then now something over here kind of works. Yeah, he played very aggressively. This one, seems like my move is okay. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised he didn't just peep right away. But I guess this one, it really wants me to play there because, well, I think the bot is just like 100% certain that this won't die. But I'm not as confident. And it seems like it's not a big loss. So it looks like maybe I played wrong here. Mm, yeah, that seems to work better. Then he just like tanukis and comes back and lives, so I was very confused. So I was thinking he probably could kill this if he plays first. And there was no guarantee I could have killed this. So he has like forcing moves here. He could play like this. So I'd have to like peep here, try and connect under, but then he also can make ice shape with this move. So I was very happy to come back and be able to live in the upper left. And it wants me to come back and defend here. So maybe there was something else here that I was missing. Okay, it looks like I was right. Or I guess I played that one first. Hmm. So maybe it was a mistake. But again, it says I'm ahead by about 8 points. So I was at 20, now it's at 8. But it seems very confident that I can live here. Okay, he does like this one a little bit better. Because even though he can kind of take away my potential eyes here, I'm still connected and I have lots of space over here to run. Although it wants me to keep running into his area, reducing it. But again, I was a bit scared, so I just wanted to make sure I was connected and didn't have to worry about anything. And then yeah, here, this is kind of a pass. Um, like no matter what, he can't cut me off here. So I'm ahead by about 16. After I play this one, it drops to 7. So I definitely gave him some chances there because I was playing too safe, which I have a habit of doing that when I'm ahead. And it has cost me a lot of games. Okay. And okay, so I was right about this not being Sente. Because if he just connects, I turn, I'm alive, so it's not that many points. But this move definitely feels very dangerous for him. And yeah, even after all this, yeah, not much you can do. Okay. Because the game was kind of simple, the reviews not too detailed, but I was kind of ahead from the start to the end. But I thought I'd try adding a review. Let me know what you think about it. If you think it's good to add in, or if you're okay with just what I discussed during the game. But I was thinking with the more serious games, I could use AI to review to clarify some things that maybe I missed during the game. Because when you play at your own level, it's a lot harder to point out your mistakes. But yep, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.